President Trump opened the interview with a reflection on his political endorsements and his expectations for party performance in recent contests. He said, "I didn't endorse her. No, I didn't. My endorsement means a lot to me." He added that he was a little disappointed with the outcome in New Jersey, noting, "I thought New Jersey would do a little bit better than that." He went on to reference the governor of New York, saying the Cuomo situation, it's just he had too many things against him. He also mentioned another candidate by name, Curtis Lee, and concluded, so it was a pretty open shot that Mandami had. When asked about the disappointing night for his party, he acknowledged the challenges. He said, you kind of admitted that last night was not great for the party. You're the head of the party. So obviously the policies are run on in these states. Do you see that at all, or how do you read it? He responded by emphasizing economic achievements. He said, "We've done so much. Energy is way down. Look at energy. We're going to have $2 gasoline. I did that. That brings everything else down. Groceries are way down other than beef," he continued. Now, beef is going to come down. We have prices way down. We have prices down. Our country is doing well. He highlighted record high levels in the US stock market, stating, "The stock market's hitting record highs like 48 times during my 9 months. And a couple of days ago, it hit another record high." Like really record high. He tied that performance to a broad base of Americans, not just wealthy investors, saying that's not just rich people, that's 401 Ks. I mean, that equates to everybody. He drew a contrast with his opponents, claiming their messaging has been weak. But as Republicans, you have to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, I don't think they talk about it enough. He singled out the Democrats for misrepresenting economic reality. The Democrats did, and the Democrats make it up because we took over a mess. Think of energy. Energy was so expensive, and now I have it down to half what it was. Turning to a listener's critique from Greensboro, North Carolina, he cited a lifelong Republican who voted for you 3 different times, but she is not happy about how her prices have not come down that she sees. Quoting her words, "I want the Republicans to keep control of Congress in 2026, but something has to be done fast. I don't see the best economy right now. Wall Street numbers do not reflect my Main Street money. Please do something, President Trump." To that, President Trump responded, "Beef, we have to get down, but we've got prices way down. And think of this energy." She drives a car probably, and her energy prices are way down. And energy is so all-encompassing. He added, "I have energy down to 5-6-year lows now." Asked whether he believes prices are coming down further, he said, "I believe that. Yeah, I think they're coming down, but I think they're down already. I think the biggest problem is Republicans don't talk about it. They don't talk about the word affordability." He faulted the Democrats for failing on this score, and the Democrats lie about it. "I took over my economy where inflation was at 1%. I have inflation way down. I have it down to a normal number right now." Lower than a normal number, in my opinion, I think. On exit poll data showing unusual economic results in traditionally Democratic states, he offered a forward-looking observation. "Well, I hope so. You know the Democrats lie about it. We've done a great job. We have $17 trillion of investment coming into our country. Biden had less than $1 trillion in 4 years. I have $17 trillion in 9 months. In the history of the world, there's never been a country with anything near that." He described the manufacturing and technology resurgence in the United States. It's now all these plants are being built. Car companies are coming back. AI, we're leading China. You know we're beating China. You know it. China knows it. He said he received direct praise from China's leader. In fact, President Xi congratulated me. He said, "I want to congratulate you on turning that country around. I've never seen anything like it," he added. "And I congratulate him too. We get along. It's nice that I get along with him." He went on to discuss bilateral trade deals. "When I went to that meeting, we had a rare earth problem. When I left, we had a record purchase of soybeans." I mean, he's buying 25 billion tons of soybeans. Think of that. 25. This is numbers like nobody's ever seen before. Billions and billions of dollars on agriculture. He concluded the segment with, "And I told the farmers, don't worry about it. Start thinking about buying a bigger tractor." more land and a bigger tractor. President Trump's remarks underscore a few consistent themes: the emphasis on energy cost reduction, the linking of stock market performance to broader economic well-being, the insistence that his party must actively talk about and claim credit for recovery, and an assertive portrayal of US-China competition in technology and trade. His reference to energy being down and gasoline reaching $2 a gallon suggests a narrative of broad cost relief, yet independent data indicate more modest reductions and mixed experiences across sectors. The claim of inflation falling below a normal number is contested by some economists who argue that while inflation has moderated, many households still feel significant cost pressures. His invocation of massive investment, $17 trillion entering the US in 9 months, appears dramatic and has not been variably substantiated in publicly available independent data. This kind of claim often reflects internal administration projections. The trade component, particularly linking rare earths and soybean deals with China, aligns with recent reporting. China has agreed to resume large soybean purchases and delay certain rare earth export rules. Importantly, he framed this as both a policy achievement and a campaign message. Unless Republicans effectively communicate their economic narrative, the word affordability, voters may not feel the benefits. His critique of the Republican Party's messaging efficiency signals internal concerns about midterm prospects, congressional control in 2026, as referenced by the Greensboro voter. The reference to the Mandami victory, likely a mispronunciation or misrendering of a candidate's name in what was described as a pretty open shot, suggests he saw that contest as more winnable than it turned out. His remarks reflect a blend of campaigning and governance, highlighting past achievements while simultaneously positioning his party for upcoming elections.